What is going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day today, and welcome back to another episode of Weird Deck Wednesday. If you like this type of content on my channel, please make sure you like and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel. And if you have any decks that you would like to see featured on Weird Deck Wednesday, please leave them down in the comments below. But without any further ado, let's get into today's video. All right, so for today, we have a very interesting, very controlling type deck. The main card in this deck that we are going to feature is the Banette from Journey Together, which has the Cursed Words attack. This says your opponent chooses 3 cards from their hand and shuffles those cards into their deck. This pairs really beautifully with another card and our only supporter in this deck, Xerosic's Machinations. Your opponent discards their cards from their hands until they have 3 cards in their hand. So the idea here for this deck is that we want to be able to Cursed Words them and then next turn follow it up with a Xerosic to where they only have 1 card and they're left in top deck mode, basically. Completely disrupt their plan. They're not able to attack, be able to do their things. All that fun stuff. We also have Budew to help with the discarding. So they're going to be discarding all their items that they can't play because we're going to be itchy palling while we get set up. And then we also have the Xatu with the Clairvoyant Sense ability, where once during our turn, we may attach a basic psychic energy card from our hand to one of our bench Pokemon. And if we do, we get to draw 2 cards. So Xatu is going to be our draw engine, which is why we run a 4/4. We're going to be wanting to see a lot of cards here. And we have 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffins, 4 Earthen Vessels, Ultra Balls, Catchers in case we need to stall out, Pal Pads to get back our Xerosics, Secret Box to go find Xerosics plus some other items that might help us, Gravity Gemstone again just to kind of stall. We're trying to draw this game out as long as possible. But we do have 10 Psychic Energies, and we also have Mewtwo EX. Mewtwo is how we're going to win. We are going to use Mewtwo as our win con, as an attacker. So the Photon Kinesis right here, the 10+, this attack does 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So the idea here is we're going to be loading up a whole bunch of psychic energies either onto Mewtwo or onto, Banette, Xatu, wherever. And then we're going to be able to attack with Photon Kinesis and swing for big numbers while also making sure our opponent has no hand. So let's jump into some games and see how well it runs. I've had 0 practice with this and just kind of threw this list together. Seemed like something that would be fun, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. All right, so we are queuing into our first match. We'll see what happens with the coin flip. Now, the ladder did reset, and we are back down to the quick ball league, so there's no telling what we're going to see. We won the coin flip. Do we go first? I think we do. No, we don't, because we want to be able to Itchy Pollen and Xerosic. So I think we're going to let them go first. However, we do have a mulligan. That's to be expected. We don't run a lot of basics. My fear is that we're going to start a Mewtwo and not be able to get it out of the active, and this isn't going to work well. But if that happens, that happens. We're going to see how well this works. This is 60 cards, so it is a deck, and that's the point of the series. It's a weird deck, and we're just going to try to make it work to the best of its ability. So they're making sure that we're not running a poison build, which we're not. Had to take 2 mulligans. What was the second mulligan? So they saw 2 Xerosic, so they might know what's going on. We'll go ahead. We'll start Natu because Xatu only accelerates to the bench, so we could bench the Mewtwo. And if we bench Mewtwo, then we can evolve, start accelerating energies that way. But we also do have a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so we're definitely guaranteed to get a Banette out. Not a Banette, a Shuppet. Shuppet does also have item lock, but it's coin flip dependent. So if I would rather get a Budew out to make sure that they really are item locked. Playing the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. So we're playing against Dragapult. Very top tier meta deck right now. I don't know if we're going to be able to withstand this, but we are definitely going to try our best. See, luckily we're going second, so we get to play items. We're going to try to make sure that they don't get to play their items. All right, and just a simple pass. And we do have the Xerosic, so we could go ahead and start some disruption shenanigans if we wanted to. Let's see, we'll Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We'll go get Budew and a Shuppet. And I think the way that I want to do this is we will Earthen Vessel away the energy, just so that we have 2 energies instead of 1 in hand. And we'll attach retreat into Budew. And then we'll go ahead with the Xerosics, because we do have the Pal Pad too. I want to try to hold the Pal Pad till we get 2 Xerosics, just to make the most of the Pal Pad. Since with this being our only supporter, but they're having to discard down to 3 cards now. That was pretty huge. Or do we go ahead and play the Pal Pad now? Because they're probably, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play the Pal Pad, just because I have a feeling they're gonna itchy pollen us back. But we'll evolve Natu into Xatu, Clairvoyant Sense the energy onto Mewtwo, or onto the Shuppet, depending, and we'll see 3 cards. So Natu as a draw engine does work pretty well. But oh, we're getting Iono, perfect. We're fine with this. I personally would never Iono my opponent whenever they have such a small hand, but to each his own, I suppose. Alright, so just using a TM Evo, which is fine. Having attached that Psychic energy, I know he would have loved to have attached that to a Dreepy. The hard thing about this matchup for us is the fact that the Dracloaks are a really good draw engine, and we don't have a easy way to KO them right now. So that might get a little tricky for us. We're going to Earthen Vessel away our Ultra Ball, go get 2 energies, and we'll go ahead, we'll get another Shuppet out. Clairvoyant Sense, and we'll go ahead and we'll put it on the Mewtwo, start building him up. We got another Xatu, got another energy, or another Xatu and Natu. We'll go ahead, we'll put it onto the Shuppet, and we'll just itchy pollen again. Like I said, I really want to make sure that these Xerosics kind of hit hard for him. He's got to play super turbo right now. And we're stop us. However, our Shuppets are in grave danger with the Phantom Dive because they do have 60 HP. Same thing with the Natu, it's only got 50. So we're playing some pretty small mons right now, and that's not good in this matchup. But we'll see if we can get our idea online. So they're playing the Dusknoir variant, which is also really bad for us because they're able to go essentially a massive board wipe, which is not fun. But if we get itchy pollen, we're still fine. We have the Xatu. Maybe should have kept that energy that we put on the Shuppet, just so we could Clairvoyant Sense next turn. But overall, I think we'll be fine. Just looking to Crispin. Probably attaching the Psychic energy here, a Fire energy onto this one. I wouldn't hate that play. Definitely think that it would be very beneficial to him. Oh no, just attaching the dark energy to the Monkey Dory. Gonna clear off this Budew damage, which is very interesting. I definitely don't hate it. I've yet to see Dragapult with the Monkey Dory, but I kind of like it. Because now if we itchy one more time, we knock out our own Budew. Or no, he knocks out our Budew now. Okay, so the pressure's on and we have no items. I think this is where we throw Mewtwo up as a body. We'll go ahead, we'll evolve. Try to protect them. And we have 2 energies. We could attach them. See, attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon any way you like. He's not one-hit KO in a Mewtwo, so we could attach 1 to the Mewtwo, attach 1 to the Xatu. Do we Xerosic here? I don't hate it. We'll Xerosic. This isn't really the combo I want to be hitting. I'd rather pull up a Banette, put them to 3, and then Xerosic the next turn. But also I can't find my Banette. So that's an issue in itself. We are going to give him back items, but we just also made him discard a boss, which feels really nice. And yeah, we'll transfer charge. We'll attach 1 to Mewtwo and 1 to a Xatu. Because now, even if he does find the pieces he needs, which I mean, he has the draw power, we're also able to survive an attack, which is the key part right now. See, recon directives, because that's his only draw right now. I am worried if he does find like a rare candy Dusknoir, because he would take out his Xatu and take out the Shuppet. But we're just going to say that he doesn't have it. Now, if he pulls out a candy here, okay, he might have it. I was about to say, if he pulls out a candy here, then we know he's got it. Yeah, because rare candy Dusknoir. Can read this like a book. And then Crystal onto the Dragapult. And he's going to KO the Shuppet and the Xatu with the energy on it. Good news is we do get items, but we also have no energy, which is kind of bad. Or is he going to try to KO this Mewtwo? Is he going to Curse Blast onto the Mewtwo? Yeah, I figured this was take the 2 prize turn, set up Mewtwo for another turn. We will take 1 prize, and it's our second Mewtwo, which is good. We can put Mewtwo onto the bench and try to reestablish everything. This is definitely not the best matchup for us because of the so much draw from the recon directives. But he's going to go ahead and knock out our Shuppet just like we said he would. And now he's got 3 prizes. We've got 5. Let's see what we can make happen. I think we might have gone a little bit too heavy on the Buddy-Buddy count. Either that or Live is just really loving giving us Buddy-Buddy Poffins right now. I'm also not opposed to just item locking. However, that would give him the 3 prize turn, or he's got 3 prize turn. I think he's got game here. Because all he has to do is Phantom Dive 1 more time. Because the Mewtwo's got 3, and then he would KO the Shuppet. I think the only way that this doesn't work is if I bring up this Mewtwo. That's the only way that we survive this turn. However, if he does have boss, then he's got it, and there's nothing we can do about that. But we're gonna try to make him have it. I mean, yep, there's the boss. Doesn't matter what he brings up. Because he'll go 230 onto the Mewtwo on the bench, and we'll KO it. I don't know what we're reconning for. I kind of wish you would just take the prizes, but we might just concede here. If he tries to do more actions. Nope, there we go. I'll let him. Always let your opponent take the prize cards. If they get experience from it, let it be nice. And he just took a 1, 2, 3, 4 prize turn. So he took a 7 prize game, which is pretty impressive. I probably shouldn't have put the Budew down, but at the end of the day, obviously, like we saw, it didn't matter. He had it. Dragon Pulse just really rough for this deck. But we'll jump back in it. We'll see what we get. And just keep playing. But remember, if you are enjoying this content, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Help me out greatly. We do also do practices every Monday over on Twitch. So make sure you follow me over on Twitch to watch some of my more competitive practices. I have some League Cups coming up soon, and I'm really close to the Ace Trainer thing. And I would like to try to get it before the season ends. So come watch and help me practice. So let's see what we got here. We have Natu, which is totally fine. This hand's actually looking kind of crazy. I definitely don't hate it. Now the Fluttermane could be an issue because with the Xatu being in the active, Xatu cannot use its abilities because the Fluttermane's in the active spot. So we definitely need to try to Buddy-Buddy Poffin to go get different things. But if this is Ancient Box, Xerosic just helps this deck, which is the crazy part. All right, so we got the Budew. We'll Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We'll grab another Shuppet. Natu, same old song and dance from last game. We'll attach, and we will retreat. We'll bring up the Budew, and we will item up. We can't Xerosic them because they do have 3 cards in hand, which is fine. But if this is Ancient Box, we really don't want to Xerosic because they do damage based off of how many ancient cards are in their discard pile. And if we're just making them discard all their ancient cards, we're just kind of helping them out. We are poisoned, which is a little bit of an issue. Gravity Gemstone, that's not gonna help me too much. I could Ultra Ball. I don't know what there's nothing I could get though. I think we just Itchy Pollen. We'll take our Poison Tick, and Budew will die in between turns next turn, but we're fine. We'll promote the Shuppet and try to keep the item lot going. Yeah, so they seem to be stalled out. They did just take a prize, but they seem to also be bricking, which is totally fine by me. Now I think we Night Stretcher back the energy, oddly enough. I kind of wish that the Shuppet would have still been on the bench, but it's fine. We'll Clairvoyant Sense, and we'll just put it onto the Xatu. Okay. only we had an energy. That's the biggest thing we're missing right now is the energy. So we'll go ahead, we'll Gravity Gemstone just so that they can't retreat. And we'll pass. Okay, so playing the Explorer's Guidance. Finally found their supporter that they were looking for. And yeah, so this is Ancient Box 100%. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 now with the Ancient tag. So this Roaring Moon does 70 plus 10 for each Ancient. So he's right now 70 plus 40. He's swinging for 110. Which is not fun for us, but we'll make it work. I mean, we could get Hex Hurled here, which would suck. 5 cards, not worth the Xerosic yet. The Ultra Ball's not gonna help out any. We really need an Earthen Vessel. Earthen Vessel would help out a ton. And again, I think we went a little overboard with the Buddy-Buddy Poffins. I don't think we needed this many. So maybe in future, if I had to make an adjustment, it definitely would be the Buddy-Buddy Poffins, maybe just a 3, because I keep drawing into them. Also, too, find yourself a draw engine that's Xatu. That's not Xatu. I feel like Xatu's kind of failing me now with the psychic energies. We're just kind of, I'm holding this Xerosic until he gets a bigger hand, so that way it's more impactful. But even he's not drawing cards so much, so it's just kind of stagnant right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we did get Hex Hurled, which is fine. Putting 2 damage counters onto another Shuppet seems fine. Okay, so we do hit the psychic energy, but now we have to ask ourselves, where does it go? Because do we put it onto the active Shuppet and try to and try to like stall out like the items? I don't think so. I hope this is the right call. We'll put it here. Okay, we got another Xatu. All right, we'll go ahead. We will Xerosic now. I think that's fine. But chances are he's about to discard all ancient Pokemon or ancient cards, which is just gonna boost him. And we'll just have to see what happens. Yep, so the Koraidon, Counter Catcher, Pokegear. Yeah, Counter Catcher's not gonna Counter Catcher doesn't matter much, bud. I'm gonna be honest right now. We're not taking prize cards like we thought we would be. Which is fine. I mean, this is why we have this series, to see if deck ideas could work, what might need to be improved on them. Definitely think something better than the Xatu Mewtwo package. We're just kind of bricking right now. Play another Explorer's Guidance. Does he play anything else? Where are his Sadas? Dude has not played a Professor Sadas yet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 70 plus 8, 150. Mostly counting for the Mewtwo damage, but I think no, because Mewtwo's the Electric Terra, so it doesn't have a weakness to the Roaring Moons, which is good. But now we just got to figure out what's the play. Another psychic energy. We'll go ahead. We'll clairvoyant sense onto ourselves here. Okay. Another psychic energy. This is fine. Oh, we could do the Banette stuff right now. We could go ahead, make them shuffle 3 cards into their deck. If we throw away the energy. Oh, I kind of like this. I like this. Let's see if we can actually get Banette online. Or, but not Banette. I keep saying it's Banette. It's fine. We'll go for the Banette. We'll shuffle back in the Xerosic. We'll Night Stretcher a Shuppet. We also still haven't attached for turn. Which is kind of crazy. But I think we hold the Night Stretcher until we're ready to attach for turn. Or maybe next turn go get the energy out of the discard pile. But we're making them choose 3 cards from their hand, shuffle into the deck. So now they have 1 card. Or no, I guess 2 cards now. But that's fine. Yeah, so he's just prepping the Xatus because he does 90 base damage. We'll go ahead. We're actually going to promote a Xatu. Just because it has the energy attached. Yeah, there's the Mewtwo. Can we get Mewtwo powered up in 1 turn? I feel like that'd be pretty crazy right now if we could. If we draw into the right cards, we could. Those are not the right cards. Those are definitely not the right cards. So we'll retreat, bring up Mewtwo. And we will transfer charge. Attach and attach. Just so we can use them as a pivot while still keeping energies on the field. Let's see, they're at 4 cards now. We are able to do the secret box, which is discarding 3 cards from our hand and then finding an item, tool, supporter, and stadium. We're actually not running any stadiums. Kind of forgot about that part of the card. So we're not getting the full value of the secret box, but it's mostly just a way to like go get our supporters very easily. All right, and here I think homeboy's just trying to take off. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 plus 7 is 200. So nope, not able to KO just yet. So we do survive a Hex Hurl. All right, so we need, I think we just have the secret box here. Throwing away the Pal Pad and everything. We'll find Xerosic and an Earthen Vessel. Ooh, then we have to throw away the Xerosic. Yeah, but we gotta grab it. All right, we're gonna have to pitch the Xerosic and clairvoyant sense twice. Hopefully, or maybe only once. We're gonna take a knockout, which is important. Okay, wait, we did get the Xerosic. And unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to clairvoyant sense again. We will attach for turn. Xerosic, even though he's got his vengeance fletchling set up. Just throw away the Night Stretcher. That's fine, but we are going to take a knockout with the Mewtwo, doing 220 damage. Which is all good. And there's our psychic energy. Yeah, maybe if... I don't know. Maybe Secret Box is not the way to play this. Maybe the A spec should change. Maybe something like Prime Catcher, so you could stall out more. Also, we haven't seen any Pokemon. We haven't seen any of our catchers. In 2 games, we haven't seen our Pokemon catchers or our counter catcher, which is very wild to me. To like stall out and to gust up. So maybe this will be the game that we do see it. One could hope. Let's see, flipping a coin. Let's see. We've won the coin flip all 3 games, which is different from before. But now we just gotta capitalize on it. We could hide behind the Mewtwo. I don't hate that idea. Or no, we bring up the Shuppet and we'll bench Mewtwo. Hey, we did find one of our counter catchers, but they mulliganed. We're going up against Greninja, Zoroark, Blaziken. This looks like a pile deck, but we're also a pile deck right now, so I guess that works. We are gonna take our 2, and we find an energy, which is huge. The Greninja's gonna be a problem for us. We have a weakness to fighting, so definitely gonna be a huge problem. This time we just grabbed 2 Xatus or 2 Natus and item lock with the Shuppet. I think that might be the play. We'll gemstone so we can't retreat into like Budew or something. And then we're gonna go ahead and make him start off with a weird hand. Okay, so he threw away the Mortys, which is good. We'll go ahead, we'll do the 10 damage and see if we get the item lock. We do not, so he is able to play his items, which is still fine for us. See, if it's a simple pass, then we go all in. Okay, we're getting Iono'd, which is fine. Okay, we did draw into our Xatus. Oh, and a catcher. Okay, and there's the Greninja that we were oh so worried about. So he does 170 damage, and then he gets to search his deck for any card, which is kind of crazy. I don't want to put Mewtwo up because he will one-shot Mewtwo, because Mewtwo's not ready for it. We'll go ahead, we'll bench these guys. We'll bench here. And I say we Clairvoyant Sense onto the Mewtwo to try to get him set up. Earthen Vessel. And then do we go for another Clairvoyant Sense? Yeah. We'll pitch the catcher. I don't think the catcher, we could pitch the other Ultra Ball actually. Go find a Clairvoyant Sense. And hopefully we draw into an two energies here or something. Okay, Vessel helps. Because what we can do is we can go Vessel into Budew. Or we don't even have to go Vessel. We can just go Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher. Attach. Retreat. Budew. And Itchy Pollen. Yeah, this is weird. Just because he's able to go search out whatever he wants. I'm sure he's about to... What? Does he not realize he's item locked? Or does he know he's not? He's about to be item locked, not for much longer. Could be the thing. Select a card. All right, so now I think we bring up Mewtwo and start trying to chip away. We did hit a Pal Pad. I wonder if the catcher would hit. If the catcher hits, could we KO the Fez? We're gonna try it. Or you know what? We're gonna go grab 2 energies. Clairvoyant Sense. How do we find ourselves in this position? I think this tells us what we do. If it hits, okay. It hits. Hold on. And then we go for the monkey. We'll go here. Yeah, we're swinging for 130. Sure. Why not? We'll take a prize. And all we need is an energy card, and we can Banette them into out of existence because we can find our Xerosics. We're gonna find our Xerosics, so we're gonna go Xerosics, Banette, top deck. They're in top deck mode. That's exactly what's about to happen. Especially because they're about to flip the script. Man, this is about to be such a good Xerosics. This is about to be so killer. I just want to do it one time. Just one time. Have it set up perfectly where we can. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We live with those. I think we actually promote the Xatu. We're going to promote Xatu. Grab an energy, put it onto the Banette with Clairvoyant Sense, and then, okay. So we're gonna grab an energy. We don't care about anything else right now. Clairvoyant Sense onto the Banette. Okay. Wait, we can do it again. We can do it again because we can counter, or we can Night Stretcher. Back up another energy. Clairvoyant Sense, this time onto Mewtwo. Okay. Does the dream die? I think the dream might have died. Cause, oh gosh, this just feels so awkward. If we attach there, Mewtwo swinging for how much? 30, 60, 90, 120. Well, we could bring up like the Zorua. Stop his draw engine. Take another prize. This will be the most prizes we've taken in these 3 games. Yep, Photon Kinesis. We'll take a prize. And from here, he just goes Shinobi Blade and takes the last two. Yep. So it's a very hard combo to put together with the Banette and the Xerosics. I think one adjustment I would also make is the inclusion of maybe Pokegears, so that way you're able to look at the deck more. Had we like had it and had a Pokegear on that last turn, I'm sure we would have been able to put it together. But yeah, so this is the Banette deck that I put together real fast. I will drop the list in the comments if you're in the description if you are interested in trying to make some adjustments. Try it out for yourself. It's a cool concept, being able to control your opponent's hand, and hopefully you're able to piece together something better than what I was able to piece together. But that's gonna do it for me today. I hope y'all have a great day, great rest of your week, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next week. Peace.